2, Freddy's coming for you. What's up, everybody? How sweet, fresh melon? Yeah, why not? We're gonna do Freddy on a melon. It's the honeydew melon, so this is the honey sweet version of Freddy. Nah, because Freddy's badass. So, as you guys know, this is Huggy Bear Apprentice. Don't forget to unlike, unsubscribe, and all those cool things. All jokes aside, this is my way of sharing my work with my mentor and those who are helping me out in the tattoo community. And also, if I can share some tips with you, awesome. On this part of the series, we've already done Ghostface, Michael Myers, Jigsaw, Leatherface, Jason. It's Beetlejuice, but it's a bad Beetlejuice. Chucky, and next, Freddy. The last one, the next part of the series, would be my favorite, Pennywise. So, this is my second favorite. My top 3 guys are on the top row. Go figure. Huh. So, I'm going to hit Freddy next. Decent amount of little detail in here. In his glove. We're going to add some color. We're going to do red stripes on his shirt. And his sleeves. The scarring in the face. I'm going to do some red. The other sleeves, stripes on his shirt will be more like a gray, as well as his pants. Just have some fun with them. But yeah, might even do a little bit of shading around the hat to show the rotation of the hat. Sorry about that. Anyways, cool. But here we go. So, whole purpose of this series is working on, just in case you haven't seen the other parts, depth, not forcing the needle. If you ever tattooed on orange, it can rip. Same thing with fake skin as well. Just want to make sure you're kind of setting the depth good, not too deep. And then start to go, and then check your lines, make sure if you're actually getting it in there, or if you need to, good, but you don't want to go too much, and definitely don't want to rip. So, watching our hand speed or voltage, I normally run my machine at 6.3, a little bit slower. So we'll be doing that. And yeah, all right. Using a 3-round liner, all these are pretty fine lines, especially within the glove. Honestly, with some of the parts, those are just going to be little dots because that circles for the glove are just too small. All right. And that's the family in the background. Got the wife, got the daughter, and the granddaughter. All right, so running a 3RL. Like to hang it out 3 millimeters. This is the 3.5 stroke. Just double check in here. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. That's actually a little long, so we're gonna back this up a little bit. This is why I always check. This is what I like. Got off of Amazon. The roller has the centimeters, right, but also has the millimeters and the half millimeters. Metal roller on Amazon. So I always like to double check my hang. And for those who are wondering, the ones that have like a little bit of like a ledge, I go from the furthest point of the tube to my needle point. All right, we are all set. Already put a little bit of green glide over the top just to keep any oil from pulling up and ruining the stencil. Little tip for when you're doing this, I stenciled these last night and let them sit overnight. Don't let that happen. Just stencil it, wait your 10-15 minutes like you do on a regular skin, and then go back in. Here is my daughter, my other daughter. She wants to see all the progress you're doing.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Here we go with my old school favorites. Oh.
Are you videoing right now?
Yep, tattoos on, everything good?
Anything too rational.
Yeah, please don't.
I'm gonna put it over here. Is that okay?
That works.
Cool.
All right. As always, we always start from the bottom. So we're gonna start with the little feet. Just working in the tip there. Don't want to go too deep, and then we can always go back in. It's an actual tattooing term.
No, I know, but my mind.
Not too deep.
Oh, trust me, we've been making plenty of those. Oh, we're looking at doing our first skin today. Well, I wasn't planning on being on the video, but yeah, we're thinking about getting closer. We're looking at a ghost design or maybe one of these here. So
I'll watch.
We got hospital on standby. 911 on hold.
It kind of scared me when the pen hurt her.
all right, so just kind of walking the line, watching our depth, having a good time, just acting like this is the real deal here.
Like,
Okay, there we go. And just like this was, like you do a couple lines, make sure it's good, make sure it's saturating in, not too scratchy, and then going from there. That shirt is ripped and will be red, but we're gonna give it a little bit of a black outline. Okay. All right, got the little jags in the shirt. Okay. Okay. For the sleeve, I have to double check how I want that color wise to go. Make sure you get the right order. Red, gray, red, gray. That's part of it too right here. So red, gray, red, gray, red. So a little bit less on this sleeve there, but that's okay. All right, let's get the hand. Okay. Let's do a quick wrap there. Shading we'll do later. Just get all the line work done first, just like any other tattoo. So far, got his body in there. It's looking all right. Gonna finish the back half of that sleeve. Let's go ahead and hit this this glove here. Gonna spend a decent amount of time on this reference here. Okay. I am dropping the middle line. Okay. Blades. Okay. All right. Another line here. Okay. Yeah, bud.
Is there a bike here?
Where'd you go?
We didn't leave that. We left halfway and then we're like, oh shit.
Oh, where you guys going?
We're gonna go drive around a little bit. Just hang out.
If I get started with your mom, do you want to be here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like that.
Okay, a little scarring. I'm gonna do a res. I'm gonna leave that empty.
Hey babe, can you make like 2 or 3 stencils and I can just try out a few places?
100%.
That won't bother you?
No, I was gonna do it on the thermal paper, and then we'll cut the size, see how that looks, and then once we're ready, I'll know what size that is, and we're good.
Okay.
And this is, of course, as always, just as you're comfortable. No, I'm gonna start drinking a beer. Just kidding, that is not good for tattooing.
So that and Sam already come back?
No, they haven't left yet. They just go back something.
Oh,
Or they left halfway.
So when we get started, I'll give you a call, but it's probably not gonna be super long, Matt,
Okay.
For what?
for you.
Oh, just like keys, wallet, no boxes. No.
I'm sorry.
There you go. Alright. Well, baby diaper ain't in here, I'm showing.
Should we wait for Chris to be home?
What that?
I wonder if we should wait for Chris to be home.
You might want to be home during it, I suppose.
What time is it?
No, I'm fine.
Alright. Thinking the main outline for Freddy is done.
Are you gonna practice the ghost?
Yeah, especially, I think we should wait for Chris.
Oh, sorry.
So I think we just finalize what we're looking to do, get the sizing, and then I can, I'll practice on some fake skin.
I just kind of want to.
Maybe on the melon.
Some stencils on it to see how I like where it's gonna be.
Well, the thermal paper is just to start with the sizing. So we're not wasting transfer paper.
Perfect, I see.
And then once you're good, then we'll slap it on and and let you float around with it for a little bit. All right, we got Freddy. Okay, now let's go ahead and let's do some shading. I'm gonna do shading where okay, so the bottom one's gonna be red, so this guy's just gonna be red, gray, red, gray. Okay. I think we're just gonna do that as red for his sleeve on that side. Okay, let's plan out the shading. Okay. Think about this for a second. So the hat's rounded this way, so the front would be a little bit more of a sheen. So we're gonna
her nails are really bad. Well, it's just the room.
Wherever you're comfortable.
Well, I'm just saying the room's kind of small and it's not easy to be in there. But
Wherever you're comfortable.
is it okay if I just do the floor? Out of the way of people.
Let's see, I don't know.
Well, I like to ask things.
My was never let me come in on the bed rider, so.
I'm pretty good about it. She doesn't like
Just double
it,
checking everything.
but
Alright.
she can't get away, so you know. And then she's like, okay, whatever, we're getting this fine, whatever.
Those are too big for that game.
And since Deanna's in there, I figured it could also entertain her because she could see the puppy.
This is true.
And Autumn's like, you're
Alright.
looking at me. You're
Cool.
looking at
So-
me. You know what I'm talking about. You know.
Line work for Freddy.
Oh, yeah?
A little bit of texturing in his pants. Dark stripes. You're gonna have some red stripes in there as well for his set. You know, just kind of shaded his hat. A little bit more sheen. All these little red areas for his scarring. I'm just gonna use. Those are small. I'm gonna use a liner for that, and for the clothes, I'm gonna use the shader. My curved mag. I know. There's an actual shader. I don't have a shader. So start with the face.
Lay down.
No English.
Girl.
Alright.
No, lay down. Lay down. You know better. Lay down.
Okay, 6.3. We're gonna be more set, so we'll start.
Oh, you don't like the noise? No, it's not that. I walked away. I'm coming back. Continue to walk in.
Alright, no.
Oh, Deanna. I can't even.
You can pick yourself up. Come on.
Uh-oh. She mad. She fell.
Oh, yeah. What are you crying over? You looking goofy. Yeah.
Okay. Looks good for this thinner line. Stripe on the shirt. I'm gonna go ahead and use the liner.
You want to open up that other box too, with the other toy in it. Open it.
Okay.
She wasn't here.
Hey Google, what's the weather today?
Today in Mellons, it'll be partly cloudy with a forecasted high of 89 and a low of 73. Right now it's 87 degrees and mostly cloudy.
87 degrees.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Larger area. We're gonna flip to our mag. Okay. Not lining anymore. We need a. There we go, set that down. That's how she looks. That's about 2. When I'm doing my shading with my curve mags, I do like hang it out like about 2 mils. A little short. Wait, a little short. Went the wrong way. Okay, give that a look. Get 2 mils. Alright. And we're also lowering this down to 5.1. That's my preferred voltage on this machine for shading. Alright. All we gotta do is get this area here. Okay. All right. Here is my old school favorite, Freddy Krueger. Take the mouth. The line from the side of the nose blended into the mouth, making the mouth look a little bit larger. That's my critique on this one.
Did you microwave it?
Mm-hmm.
So
There's
here
2
is
over there.
Freddy Krueger. A little pepper shading for the pants, so just wouldn't blend in with everything. You know what? I'm gonna hit back in here on this bottom layer for some red there. So, but we got a red stripes. Went more shading black for his stripes because I don't have green. And then his melted face, you know, stripes in a sense. You know, got that. So
As long as you wipe them, wrap them in a like a moisture mat.
we can do this with the curtain mag. So
Then it
go
sort of
ahead and
steams
do
them.
that. Pretty common. Curve mag is actually my favorite needle configuration.
There's 2 more in there.
Like I said, I'm not doing a whole bunch. Last time I had to get a lot done because you had like super bad. But it's been a while. So.
Just go and do a good wipe.
Shimon, do you see this?
Just like laying here.
That's awesome. Yeah, no my dog.
Like,
All right. Yep.
the best
There you
dog
go.
I've ever owned.
So
Best.
here is Freddy. Just kind of get a little bit more light there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like I said, that line from the side of the nose made that mouthpiece look a little larger than I wanted. But again, these are probably smaller than I should be doing. Shaded up the hat, got the red lines, his face. So let me know what you guys think. Check you later. See you in your nightmares.